Arrow Video brings to Blu-ray 2003's The Last Video Store, an independent sci-fi horror comedy that pays tribute to the video store, the VHS era, the video store. It is set in a near future, a future we can almost touch, where there have been strange apocalyptic video store wars and things like that, and there's only one video store left. So the film opens with a young woman returning videotapes that her father had rented from this video store. Her father, who may have been this video store's best and or last customer, and she meets the quirky, oddball, aggressively passionate about obscure film video store owner. And in that collection of tapes she has this strange, like, H.R. Geiger-like tape that they pop in. It's called the Videonomicon. It's this legendary cursed tape, and they pop it in, and it basically brings to life all of the tapes that the video store owner that had just been telling her. The tapes she brought back that were her father's had not been rewound, and he's telling her what these movies are and why they're great and the history of these movies and showing her clips. And when they slip in the Videonomicon, it basically electrifies all of those VCRs that he was using to rewind the tapes and brings those movies, the characters from those movies, out of the TV and into this little video store where these two protagonists have to deal with them in some way. We're talking about like a futuristic Predator kind of movie, a movie that's like a Friday the 13th kind of movie, and one that's like a Cobra badass action man kind of movie, and those characters interact. And it's light and fun and amusing, done on the low budget. It's all done on one set, but practical effects and cool CG effects that are used. And I thought it was fun. You know, I didn't love it, but I thought it was fun as somebody who is a big fan of said video store era, who literally right here has an ex-rental videotape right there. And again, nowadays it's all VHS. There's this fetishism about VHS. As somebody who lived through the video store era from being a kid to when the video store era, the entire span of the video store era, I can tell you, nobody called it VHS. They were tapes. Just wanted to get that out there. They were tapes. Tapes. The only time you said VHS was if you had two of these on a shelf and you had to choose between VHS and Beta, and you're like, oh, I only have a VHS. And they're not VHS players, they're VCRs. Anyway, so the movie's fun. It's fun, and it's goofy, and it's goopy, and it's foul-mouthed, and it's zippy. It's only 79 minutes. By the way, this was directed by a duo of Cody Kennedy and Tim Rutherford, and it stars Yaayaa Adams and Matthew Kennedy, and it special features. We'll tell you what the special features are. We have a commentary by film critics Matt Donato and Megan Navarro. We have the Videonomicon Unleashed. It's a video essay by Heather Wilson, author of, I'm reading from basically the back cover here, the author of Monsters, Makeup and Effects, and co-author of In Search of Darkness, the definitive companion to 80s horror. That's 14 minutes. The Nostalgia Fuel video essay by writer and critic Martin Pedler. That's 13 minutes. We have short films that the same group made, all of which are shot on the set. I guess initially they went to make this as a feature film. It was a short film in 2013, and then a feature film, they tried to do a feature film growing out of that. These were shot on either the set of that original short or the set of this new film. So it's a lot of the same cast members. I guess maybe it was the set of the original film. A lot of these cast members and the same look and video store. We have 'Twas the Night of the Tree Beast from 2012. That's 5 minutes. M is for Magnetic Tape, 2013. That's 3 minutes. The Last Video Store from 2013, the original short. That's 10 minutes. And it's pretty different from this feature, so it's not just like the same story but shorter. It's a different course the story takes. Video Store Commercial, it's a short from 2019. That's 4 minutes. We have First Attempt. These are clips from the first attempt at doing The Last Video Store as a feature. That's 5 minutes. We have Previs. That's sort of like these CG animated living storyboards sort of for certain scenes. Walkthrough, 2 minutes. Prey Stalker sequence, 2 minutes. End scene, 3 minutes. We have a 13-minute behind the scenes that shows everything from the set construction to behind the scenes on shooting. We have the trailer that's 2 minutes, and then we have a 49 image gallery. Though to me, this is one that looks like they just pulled still frames from the actual film as opposed to photos that were taken on set. So who is this movie for? It's for people who remember the video store and love it, people who love cult movies, people who like, I would say this is kind of Trauma-esque in some ways. It's very DIY, very low budget, but not like half-assed low budget, but like low budget ingenuity with working with a limited set of resources. So I didn't love it, but it was more fun than I thought it would be when I started it. So this is available now on Blu-ray with fun extras, physical extras as well from Arrow Video. This is The Last Video Store.